Static. Out of sight, late night, yo. Basement dust settling, head nod to the drum track, dust in the corners, crate digging on a worn mat, hand me down, mixer stuck, knob beat bleeds real raw, snare popping off, warm air, sweat on my jaw, loop spinning rough, real clicks in the background, cousin on the MPC, lampshade turned down, pencil snap rhythm, right lines in the notebook, bass shakes the drywall, neighbors one dirty look, hunger in my stomach, but the hunger's in the record, scratch mark halos, burned out methods we perfected, no filter on my feeling, early autumn in my Hess. Low ceilings overhead, but I rap with my best. Soul in the sampler, vinyl static, my confession. Lost in the midnight, projecting procession. 12 bars deep, energy pure. Ain't about fame, just making this sure. Down in the basement, making classics. Raw beats and rhymes, keeping mass. Down in the basement, lost in the passion. This one for the heads is everlasting. Night creeps in, bones buzzing with a soft hum. Uncle's old headphones bleed, hits I came from. Floorboards creep time, cold air sweeps hard. Rugged and knot, shoebox full of tape art. Each snare splits, memories drifting, the reels hiss. Outdrawn repeat, always some detail miss. Walls filled with stickers, phone pad with a staple. Yesterday's snack half gone on the table. Sweat and spit fly, spin thoughts in a spiral. Homemade energy, old school survival. Half written verse, lost pen, go again. Ride that break, redo, chase the blend. Caught up in the rush, nobody's watching. No rules for the sound, no one clocking. Just me in the groove, moment in the making. If this tape runs out, another weird taping. Down in the basement, making classics. Raw beats and rhymes keep it massive. Down in the basement, lost in the passion. This one for the heads is everlasting. Let the reel spin, hear the world begin. Drop the needle, take this, kicking in. Basement walls buzz, I'm running cables through the dust. Stack boxes, writing bars, cause survival's a must. One eye on the meter, other on time, running out. 7 heads deep, crew pack, pass the mic around. VCR a pause, looping out the break. Shoot up pads on SP, overdubs for the take. No sleep, sun's leaking, but I'm caught up in the scene. A language in the static, no bosses, no routine.
Do you remember trading tapes after nightfall? Who heard us first? Back crest to the wall.
I got decks on the table, cardboard on the floor. Old radio, backpack full, knocking at your door. We spit what we live, every cycle, every line. Hoping out the window, feeling something real this time. Pause and record, every rhyme's a document. Black ink on the label, I pass it like a testament. Snapping through the mix, that bass got a grip. Every click, every pop, each one's a fingerprint.
Do you remember trading tapes wonder, was it just for the crew? Did you hold on tight when the scene felt new? I replay the moments, the highs and the fate. Can you feel that rewind, or did time erase the tape? Do you remember trading fake snaps and refall? You were the squirts, got it, glitz to the wall. Do you remember trading tapes after nightfall? Who heard us first? Back pressed to the wall.
You ever pen a line so sharp you kept it out the weather, kept it buried just deep enough to feel the weight of each letter? I boxed my verses in cardboard, hit the reel to reel, locked away a chapter most would never get to feel. Static in my headphones, dust dance in the daylight, my heartbeat keeping tempo like a secret far from stage lights. You in the world looking for gold, so easily swayed. Can you hear the value in a record I never played? I wonder now if silence was the truest thing I wrote, or am I hiding from the moment, clutching what I never spoke?
Tell me, what would you keep inside your time capsule, sealed away? Would you trust their hands to open it, or leave it where it lay? How do you choose what's sacred, what survives another day? What would you keep inside your time capsule, sealed away?
Pages curling at the edges, ink faded, refused to erase it. My story scribbled backwards on a tape not meant for playlists. Lessons in the basement, recorded beneath the stairs. Not for the airwaves or the hungry ears upstairs. I watched friends chase fame, lose their names to the static, while I was crafting closet of all automatic, pragmatic. If I let this ever breathe, could it ever sound pure? Or would vulture circle, searching for something more? Risked it all for a verse you might never replay. But some things ain't for sale, just sealed for another day.
Tell me, what would you keep inside your time capsule, sealed away, sealed away? Would you trust their hands to open it, or leave it where it lay? How do you choose what's sacred, what survives another day? What would you keep inside your time capsule, sealed away? If you stumble down the old steps, dust in every breath, you'll find that treasure waiting still, endless in its depth. Was it meant for you, or did I keep it locked for me? You asked what I hid, now you're holding the key. Inside your time, just feel the way.
Yeah, yo. You ever feel that hunger? Check me. I stay rockin', raw style, pure drive. Bounce to the break, ain't no fake, I survive. Wide eyes, night grind, steady like the baseline. Shots fly, but my mind still running race time. Yo, I hear them talking, always in the rear view. Try to press me, test me, nah, I still been a rebel since my birth. Keep it true, never curve. Talk slick, but I swerve, move silent, observe. All shoes pounding, streets found me, looking for the real, but it's only in me. Peer steady doubting, jealousy clouding, feel it in my bones, never catch me fading. Short fuse, long route, never will I reroute. Stay cool, old rules, living what it's all about. Break loose from the crowd, I bruise, they bow, and I ride. Yeah, even now. True since day one. That's how I move. That's how I move. Repeat. Original since day one. That's how I move. Can't touch, can't copy, can't bruise. So deep in the cut, breathe, don't front. Never on stun, just rumble, just run. Everyday pressure, echo in my chest. Moving like solid, still giving my best. Hold tight, my style won't blend. Been long, 10 toes on cement again. Too real, too raw, too gone, too firm. Turntable spin, but the record still burn. Street slang my own, got pain in the tone alone, but I own the stone they thrown, won't fold, gold sold in the envy. Only spit facts can't bend me, and I ride, always ready. Original since day one, that's how I move. Original since day one, that's how I move. Oh la la la. Keep pace, stay smooth. Time short, lines tight, grind like I lost sight, but my soul never sold. Find me in the street light. Old code, new road, never letting go. All they hear is echoes, but I'm saying more. Saw stress, saw less, saw who never guessed, but I kept my own. Never war was pressed. I'm still I remain true since the first. Still claiming my lane, and I ride. Original since day one, that's how I move. Original since day one, that's how I move. I refuse. Needle drifts, dust on the sleeve, just breathe. Heavy crate, basement air, loose leaf beneath. Thoughts scatter on the wax, I let the static speak. Page after page, find the peace I seek. Pull from the stack, old crack used to spin. Snare snaps with a shake, bass thick as kin. Hands stained with ink, never knew where to begin. Time slides by, windows fall, world grows thin. Patterns in my head, puzzle pieces chime in. Rhythm loop, mood shift, mapping places I've been. No plans, just sound, just hunger to pin. Feeling in this moment, stubborn, genuine. No contracts, just contact with the beat. Let it ride. Word circle, meaning finds me in retreat. Now I ride. Here for nothing but the rush in my chest. Unreleased, never signed, but I call it my best. No contract, just contact with the beat. Swings of of the pendulum. Secondhand tickets, slow lines fizz through the snow. Gold your soul, carve names in the silence, let the low end roll. Loss of repetition, I don't answer to control. Cold tiles on my feet, I write, never check the clock. Story in the loop, thumb tap, vinyl pop. Missed calls from the outside, I just let them drop. Vibe locked in, pen slow, groove never stops. No contracts, just contact with the beat. Let it ride. Word circle, meaning finds me in retreat. Hit for nothing but the rush in my chest. Unreleased, never signed, but I call it my best. No contracts, just contact with the beat. Let it ride. Low light fills the room and the truth comes clear. Bar by bar, I build the past step with no fear. Breath with the bass pulse in my ear. I'm alive when I'm here, alive when I'm here. Yeah, static in the air, rewind, let it spin, let it punch. Basement. I got cracked linoleum floors, 2 crates in the desk, beat up tape recorder and a pad for the text. Breakfast for dinner, got some crumbs on my vest. Hustle in my headphones, hunger in my chest, rims wobble on the table. Dusty air fix, stack tracks unstable, make the room click. Night leaks in, paint chipped off the frame. Speakers hit hard, but the neighbors never came. My rhyme book stuffed with lines I never spit, just to tape my crew and a busted drum kit. Windows fog up from the smoke and the funk. Too broke for luck, but out a trunk full of junk. No crowd in the shadows, it's just us in the beat. Mic stand lean, it squeaks when I spit. Down in the basement, the real ones breathe. Tapes keep rolling, the vibe can't leave. Basement, yeah, that's where I'm free. Uncut, unheard, come dig with me. Side B, hissing though the levels ride low. Tape splices slip, the soul don't show. We trade lines and grins as the loops run by. Old school sweaters, pockets mostly dry. Truth in the room when the meter hits red. Missed calls from the folks, but I'm lost in my head. Turntables grind, but the needles worn through. I got a dream I saved for this room with a crew. Broken clock ticks, it's stuck on the wall, but I rhyme timeless. Never stall, never fall. Crates full of vinyl, memories scratch. Real heads know, this what you can't pass. Down in the basement, the real ones breathe. Tapes keep rolling, the vibe can't leave. Basement, yeah, that's why I'm free. Uncut, unheard, come dig with me. Third verse and the vibe don't fade. Sweat drips down but the soul gets made. Loop 1 breaks but I flip it again. Don't need a stage, just a pad and a pen. Raw cuts from the mud, this is all I know. Talent stay hidden when the big doors close. Mouth dry, hands crack, still I let it flow. Grit in the groove, basement where I grow. Down in the basement, the real ones breathe. Tapes keep rolling, the vibe can't leave. Basement, yeah, that's why I'm free. Uncut, unheard, come dig with me. Let it rewind, let it spin, let it be, let it dig. Basement, let it dig. Baseline, let it dig. Basement, let it dig. Let it dig. Let it dig. Basement. Found these rhymes in 90, never touched the tape. Now I'm dragging up the dust, can't silence fate. Pages yellow spit from a hungry place. Saw my future in a mirror, I couldn't see my face. Brought the past right up, never gonna erase. Yeah, fuck, I was a kid with a pen, no fucks to give. Snapped the cheek cassette, raw life that I lived. Recorded every curse, stung by a rusty mic. Mom yelling down the hall, said I'd never get it right. Still I scribbled on the backs of bills we couldn't pay. Rhymes tumble off my tongue wild every goddamn day. Hunger in my stomach, rage beneath these cheap ass sheets. Digging for a sample loot while my friends ran the streets. Didn't need no bullshit chain, no phony ass hype. Just a beat that cracked the plaster when it hit at night. Grew bolder with the stank of every 91 summer. La la la, my ambition kept me under. Found these rhymes in 90, never touched the tape. Now I'm dragging up the dust, can't silence fate. Pages yellow spit from a hungry place. Saw my future in the mirror, I couldn't see my face. Brought the past right up, never gonna erase. Listen, now I'm grown, but the tape's still raw as hell. 30 fucking years gone, yeah, tales to tell. Dreams got bruised knuckles on these cold ass nights. Used to pray for heat, only got broken street lights. Dug these verses from a box, stuffed with every failed try. Every line a scar, I bled these bars, don't ask why. Tape pierce, crackle, voices echo out the crate. Every rhyme I laid down, a middle finger to fate. Some mistakes played back, make me cringe, make me laugh. Some lines still bite straw, feel that aftermath. Oh la la la, singing from the skin and bones. Still that ruthless bastard, even now I'm grown. You ever wonder if the shit you left behind still lines, still knows your name? If the hungry version of yourself would slap your face and give your praise? Fuck, I owe my youngest self everything, pain in those days. Found these rhymes in 90, never touched the tape. Now I'm dragging up the dust, can't silence fate. Pages yellow spit from a hungry place. Saw my future in a mirror, I couldn't see my face. Brought the past right up, never gonna erase.
Backstage, brick dust, fist full of rhythm. Cornered by concrete, crackling, head spinning. Sweat on syllables, slinging sliced opinions. You watching them shaking, sip adrenaline hitting. Street lights stuck on stubborn steps, slip, slick, fast talk. Flashbacks, claying quick, underground, undressed. Unsettled intention, you never notice the nerve, just pretending to want that.
Pure, raw, dirty. Bare hands banging on the bins, wordy. Clenched teeth, heat my piece, no hurry.
Check the clock, can't patent the blur.
They can't patent what flows through my veins.
Fucking fluid, spit flame, can't contain.
Gain control.
Trash it, cash it,
Bash it, crash it.
but the pulse in my palm, all passion. They can't patent what flows through my veins.
Sample unregistered, unfiltered, uncut. Ink it, but you missed it. Gone with the guts.
They can't patent what flows. Switch, skip, structure, split, flip the meter. Belligerent bars, bullets in the beater. Dissonant damage, language off the leash. Legacy's lawless, I practice what I preach. Back alley anthems, agitated artistry. Battling barricades, built by authority. Filling the room with resistance, renegade rage. Fuck the label, just turn the page. My tapes traded in transit abyss in my pocket. Doubt drift in a block of you. Crew through with contracts, counterfeit cruising. I'm off map, mapped out, moving.
Ain't nobody owning my sound.
They can't patent what flows through my veins. Fucking fluid, spit flame, can't contain. You try to catch it, cash it, bash it, crash it. Put the pulse in my palm, all passion. They can't patent what flows through my veins. Pass it on, pass it on. Host never pays. Fuck it back, I'm confident. Brilliant. Scratch never these grooves. They can't patent what flows through my veins.